This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Rodolfo Carrillo. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing excellent, having fun and having a beautiful night.
That's wonderful. Your voice reminds me of a friend called Angel Rebo. I'm guessing you guys are from the same place in life, right?
Well, we're not exactly from the same place, but I know Angel, and he's an amazing person, so maybe we have that in common, hopefully.
All right, all right. What part of the world are you in?
I'm in Costa Rica.
All right, all right, all right. I think it's the Spain finish. It's probably a bit of the Spanish finish. And I'm guessing, yes, you both are amazing.
We'll see. He'll tell me in a few minutes.
I mean, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
Well, I think that my talent right now is bridging spirituality and business.
Ooh, who did you learn that from?
Well, I think it's a process of integration that I've been through my whole life. I started a spiritual life and doing meditation when I was 7 years old, and that was always my secret life. And when I went to college, I started business, and they were both very separate parts of me that started integrating about 12 years ago. So right now I'm still integrating them in myself and then working with businesses to bring that spiritual aspect into that area, the business area.
Well, that's intriguing. So, I mean, like, where did you get the daring aspect of who you are from? Because it does take some type of daring to bring that into business, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Well, when I was a kid, my mom taught me how to meditate, but she always told me that it was forbidden for me to talk to anyone about it because she was afraid that I was gonna be rejected or that she was gonna be deemed as crazy. But then, as I grew up and I started my business career, and I went into multinational companies and then out and then consulting, people started finding out that that I had a spiritual life, and they started asking me to share about it. So I started doing it, and more I started to dare myself to bring that side of me into the consulting area that I did, and now I'm fully dedicated to it.
That's amazing. So, what does that look like? I mean, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, well, I call it conscious leadership and conscious business. So basically, conscious leadership part is teaching leaders how to go into themselves and recognize what's going on within themselves so that they can understand the way they're influencing other people around them. And they can actually work on themselves to bring out their best selves to others and to the space where they are at, and have a model for that. And then the conscious business part is leading businesses from profit driven to purpose driven. And that movement from profit to purpose goes through the individual. And that's where the leadership part comes in.
What's one of your biggest stories, like experiences where someone was just like, "Oh, what did you just do there?" What was one of those experiences? Can you share with us?
Oh, one of those. I think one of the most amazing experiences that I've had is just getting business people who have never sat down and closed their eyes and paid attention to the breath to just do it, and having families do it. Because I've been in family business consulting for 15 years now. So getting families to gather around and meditate and then speak from what they see in themselves. That's one of the most amazing things that I've been gifted with. And just seeing families transform through personal work is just one of the most beautiful things and amazing things I've done.
Where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
I think there's two ways. One's email and the other one's Facebook. Facebook is, you can find my company, which is Ser Consultores, which ser is the verb in Spanish that means to be, or the self, which is, it's the same word. And my email is just leader@serleader.com.
We definitely have that in the show notes, so you can click right there. Amazing audience. Rodolfo, tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Oh, personal work and traveling through that. And that's my travels have taken me all over the world, and my personal, like, spiritual journeys have taken me to Egypt, to Tibet, to Machu Picchu, to Hopi land in the States, to Teotihuacan and the Mexicas and the Toltec teachings all over the world, and in Mexico. And so I've committed myself to developing myself through the other passion, which is traveling. And yeah, so
How does it make you feel? I mean, from that 7-year-old boy to who you are today to what you've accomplished, how does it make you feel?
It's been an amazing journey and a beautiful journey with ups and downs and very sad moments and beautiful, joyful moments. But it's just been an amazing journey, and I feel happy. I feel fulfilled. I'm living my life out of purpose. Just enjoy seeing people transform as they recognize themselves through the work that I facilitate, and it's just beautiful. I just love it.
Were you born in Puerto Rico?
Costa Rica, yes, I
Oh,
was
Costa
born in
Rica. My apologies. You did say Costa Rica. I'm not sure why my mind just went to Puerto Rico. So, were you born in Costa Rica?
I was born here, yes.
Okay, and you did spend some time in Spain.
I lived in Spain for a couple of years, and I lived in the States for a year and a half too. So I've lived abroad and also traveled the world. Yes.
Was the Spanish different? I'm intrigued. Was it different when you were in Spain compared to?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes. We basically, it's the conjugation, the way we conjugate verbs is very different. So it's very similar to the difference that there's between British English and American U.S. English.
And probably Caribbean English as well.
Yeah, probably, yes.
That's fun. Well, that's amazing. All right, my friend. All right. Well, let's switch gears for a moment, Rodolfo. Let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm blue Caribbean water. Rodolfo, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Ooh, I remember playing with my sister when I was around 4 or 5 years old, and she's 1 year younger. So she was 3 or 4. And my mom used to put us in a part of the house and then put this sort of a gate to hold us, like to keep us there so we wouldn't run around the whole place. And we had some stairs. So it was either for us to not go up or not go down. And I used to bring the gate up so my sister would go under it and she would escape. And I would help her escape so she would go do mischievous things throughout the house. And it was me who let her out.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
Oh, I think that is very much who I am today. I love helping people get out of their own limiting spaces or beliefs or situations, and I just enjoy it very, very much. And I've worked on getting myself to the other side of the gate. I couldn't do that when I was 4 or 5, right? I think now I do it from the other side of the gate, and that's pretty much what I love doing. I just enjoy it very much.
Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Absolutely.
I think you're totally on point with what you said. I'd just like to add that it's really fascinating to me. Zig Ziglar said, help enough other people get what they want and you will get what you want. And, it's just intriguing to me that that little boy, what he did was he helped his sister. And now you're helping so many other people. And in so doing, you've gotten out as well. I just love that and wanted to underline it.
Yes. It's been an amazing personal journey first. And then it's been beautiful to be able to share it with others. because that's at the end what I do is just share my journey with others, the path that has served me, and hopefully serve others too.
That's wonderful. If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Oh, I love reggae music, right? So I'm very in tune with the Caribbean note and the Costa Rican Caribbean too. So "Don't Worry, Be Happy" was the song that I just loved, right? Singing and dancing around. So yeah, that's a song that's engraved in my mind forever.
Well, that definitely connects, right? Because I'm guessing when you're speaking and consulting, that's definitely the undertone, right? Don't worry, be happy, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Rodolfo, well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form, so it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Rodolfo, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Not fully.
Are you married?
I'm not.
Do you have children?
Not.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Do I have what?
An inner circle of friends.
Yes, I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No, I don't.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes, 3 hours a week, yes.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, less.
All right, Rodolfo, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Rodolfo Carrillo, what would you say that is?
Oh, life is a beautiful game.
Love it, Rodolfo. This has been such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Oh, I would just leave with that phrase. Life's a beautiful game. We just got to learn how to play it and not take it too seriously, but seriously enough to enjoy it very much.
I appreciate that. I mean, amazing audience. Don't worry. Be happy.
Hey.
Rodolfo, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.